Um. Okay. Red leather, yellow leather.
Unique New York.
Unique
New York.
Here we go.
Bleed
Clapping.
black blood.
Clapping. Uniting audio sync.
Nick and Brendan do announcements.
Hey parents, good to see you guys again. This is part 3 of 4 of our youth ministry transitions videos. Last week we got to interview Steven and hear a little bit about his heart for ministry and what he hopes to do with your students and with you guys. This week we have Steven here again. Welcome, Steven.
Thank you for having me again.
Yep, and we're gonna find out a little bit more about who Steven is outside of ministry. So we hope that you guys can get to know him not just on like a student youth group level, but also on kind of a personal level. So, Steven, tell me, what do you do with your hours that are not spent serving our kids?
All 2 of them. One of my favorite things to do is go play disc golf.
Oh, I have played disc golf with this man before.
I tried ball golf for a little while, and I realized that disc golf is for those who are not good at regular ball golf. And so I've been disc golfing for quite some time. I love to go just throw some plastic at the chains and have a good time out on the disc golf course. I'm also passionate about music production, and sound design.
But I hear you also have a studio that you produce on.
I do. John True and I run a music studio together called Unveiled Records, and we get the opportunity to work with local artists, recording, producing EPs, albums, whatever it takes, getting to do sound design on the studio front. I also get to work with Mike Plank a lot here at College Avenue, doing sound work for some of the different groups that come in midweek and the events that happen here. And it's just always been a passion of mine that not only being on stage and playing music, but being the one behind the controls doing that as well.
Yeah. What is it that like makes music and worship something that's exciting to you?
Well, worship in particular, I just feel like it's another way to engage with God, engage with the Holy Spirit. And I love especially student worship. Getting to watch students interact in a new way, sometimes for many of the students for the first time, engaging with God in a different way.
How long have you been playing guitar?
Oh man, that is a great question.
You taught me a lot of what I know, actually.
I started playing bass as a 6th grader. I started playing guitar as a 7th grader. And so actually, when I was in 8th grade here is when I first started playing worship music.
I remember that.
With Robert Matsushima, our old worship leader when I was a student at Edge. It was when I started getting involved. As a high schooler is when I really started to take it seriously. I was probably about 16 years old when I really started to dive into leading worship and to taking guitar a lot more seriously.
I also heard rumor that you are looking at trying to study ministry in like a full-time academic setting. So what is going on with that?
That's true. I am currently in the midst of the application process. I'm hoping to start this coming school year at Bethel Seminary so that I can start working on my master's in theological studies, or the MATS as they call it.
One of the biggest things I remember about Steven, of working in youth ministry stuff with him and just being friends with him in the past, is just that you are quite a loud and rambunctious individual.
What?
He's got a voice that doesn't need a microphone, and that's always just been a really fun part about you, is that you bring a lot of excitement to the table. So I was curious of kind of all of the exciting, ridiculous things we've done here at CBC in the past together with youth ministry stuff. What are some of your favorite memories?
We're probably at the dodgeball tournaments that we had here.
Dodgeball.
We had some really fun experiences. I remember specifically watching some of the younger students play against some of the high school students, and the high school students just couldn't hit them. And so there'd be 8 little kids on the court and 3 high schoolers, and the little kids would win. And it's just fun to watch the different ministries interact that way. It's grown into such a fun event, and watching the events that have happened at College Avenue, from some of them that like Die Wars that were happening before I was even born, and watching them grow and evolve, and and then watching the ones spring up new every year that get to develop and evolve. There's so many good memories over all the years.
Yep. So I just have so many fond memories of working with you and youth groups and stuff. I'm just excited about the fun and the energy that you bring with you everywhere you go. I'm excited about that. I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
Is there anything else really that you want to share about what you do with your life, or how do you keep this beard looking so good? It's pretty.
Care and attention.
Thank you, parents, for watching. We appreciate it. Thank you, Stephen, for being here.
Thanks for having me back.
And I hope this has helped you guys feel like you get to know Stephen a little bit better. Maybe some of you guys can get on the disc golf course with him. We hope in the next coming weeks that you'll hear more from him and more about what he does and what he will be doing here. And you will be getting soon part 4 of this video series, which will share just a few updates on things that have been settling over the last few weeks. And you'll get a little bit more about what will be happening this summer. So thank you for watching. I hope that this has been helpful to you guys, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon. So thank you and goodbye. Winner!
Done. What does this camera say? Memory wiped.
Shut up. Shut up.